Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged.
Hey, it's Arroe, and this is Vocal Defrag, asking the questions, questioning the answers. You know, you carry that body of yours around every single day. You buy it things, you feed it full of good food. Sometimes the food sucks, but you still give it the food. You know, you give it some cookies here and there, candy bars, you drink, maybe smoke some dope. I don't know what you're doing, but you got that body with you. And so do you ever ask it questions? Because, I mean, me, myself, and I is one thing, but you also have a mind, body, and soul. You've got something inside of you that has a voice, but the outside world wants to be accepted, so you act a certain way. Businesses do that to you. We need you to be this employee. You need to act like this. You need to say this. You need to dress like this. And that inner core is going, God, this isn't me. This isn't me. I think one of the lessons on that was during martial arts, where I really took note of this, because I being in the radio world, we're free spirits, man. We wear what we want to wear. We eat what we want to eat. We live a free-form lifestyle. But when I got into martial arts, and I had to wear that dobok, everybody was wearing the same uniform. May have been a different colored belt, but we all had the same uniform. But here was the sticker shocker. When I would see a student in the real world in everyday clothes, and I didn't recognize them. I didn't. Same is true with my essential job at the grocery store. Yeah, we all wear the same shirts, but would I be able to recognize them in the real world? And I will tell you, the answer is no. Because we get so used to seeing what we have on the outside that we totally forget about the inside of not only ourselves, but others. That's why we ask the questions and we question the answers. I call it vocal defragging. I also do a journal called Defrag. I've been doing that since November of 2017. Being transparent, I fell into that. The reason why I fell into it is because I had a breakdown. And during that breakdown, I took lessons that I learned while I was with my psychotherapist years ago, and it was all based on one thing. Ask the questions. Question the answers. Put in front of your eyes the identity of what you're hiding from the rest of the world. And when you speak about it and you write about it, the world doesn't have to judge you, but they get to see a different side of you, of who you truly are. Yeah, it's very difficult for me to go to this essential job that I have as the real person that I am, because people have this identity of who they think I am or who they try to put me into becoming. It's not an easy walk, because businesses are businesses and research shows this and you know, friendships say that, and nobody wants to be ghosted, but it does happen. And when it does happen, well, sad situation is that it changes your formation, and that person inside of you is going, all right, I'm out of here too. Ghosting yourself. That's why I defrag. I can't ghost myself. This body has been with me for all of these years, and it's going to die with me. Same is true about you. But do you know you? The only reason why we get together like this is so that I can help you understand how important it is to ask the questions and question the answers. I'm not trying to say that I am greater than anybody, because I am not. But I had to make a change. And in that place of change, I had to start asking questions. And from those questions came answers, and I questioned those answers. And if you think that I'm alone in this, you are so sadly mistaken, because you yourself go through this all the time. When we go for these walks, these transition walks, and I believe that we should all take these transition walks, we all go through mindsets and mood swings, and we agree that, okay, well, today the rain is falling, so I'm going to feel like crap. I'm going to sit around binge watching some TV while eating chocolate ice cream. Oh, it's a crappy ass day. I'm going to do this. Well, that's your choice. And that's the thing about it. If it's your choice to do things that make you feel like crap, then you live with it, right? I mean, you just got to go with it, because it was your choice. My choice on this rainy day, Memorial Day weekend, I mean, it's only 54 degrees out here. May, 54 degrees. It's raining. It feels like it should be snowing. You hear the wind? The rain is, my dog is shaking because it's raining so freaking hard. I'm going to have a wet head by the time I get back. It's a choice. I came out here because I need to listen to the transitions. We need to study our transitions, to ask the questions of why did I go into that mindset? What triggered it? How can we keep it from not happening again? Or if it was a day of victory, how can we do it again without expecting it to happen? I quit. Hang on. I know, baby. No, back up. Oh, it's a dead. I'm so sorry. One of the things you will never. Hang on, I'm having a moment. Oh, no. Hold on, please. One of the things that you will always learn about me is that when I come across a dead animal, it's through my Native American spirituality that we find peace for that animal, and it's not in the middle of the road. It's a baby. Oh, God, it looks like it's a baby possum. Anyway, you see how it changes that way? The mindsets, the transitions. I'll carry that for the rest of the day. Sitting here talking about going through transitions, and I come across in this forest a dead baby possum. I'll write about it because I've got questions. Why did I come into this moment? What did I learn from this moment? What I really wanted to talk about today was a situation that happened to me last night at the essential job. Those moments that you don't expect, and those moments that other people would ignore. Because my security last night looked at me and he said, I would have just told him to get the hell out of here. It kind of reshaped my thoughts of my security. To tell someone to get the hell out of here? Let me go deeper into the story. A man that I have seen many times comes walking into the store. He's got a gash from his forehead, down his nose, onto his chin. He's trying to be as playful as he always is and has been. And then all of a sudden, right there on the main drag in the store, he bursts out in tears. I mean real frickin' tears. He says, I'm hearing voices. I fell on my face. I tripped over my feet. I'm hearing voices. They're yelling at me. They're screaming into my heart. Oh, well, you know what, dude? I can relate with you on that kind of stuff because I go through that daily. I just don't have the mark on my face. But is it coming? Is it? I held him. I held him. In that moment, his tears went right into my store jersey. I held him like I was his father. And I told him, no matter what you are going through, in this place that you stand, every person loves you. One of my good friends says, did you take out your smartphone and record the conversation? And my comment back to him was, there are certain things that might look to be a moment of, oh my God, we're reaching out to people. And then there's a moment like that I believe deep inside my heart is nothing more than a seed. Holding that man, 63 years old, in my arms while he cried for about 5 minutes because I wanted him to know that he was loved. Ask the questions, question the answers. Defragging gives you the opportunity to kind of put yourself in a moment of, how the hell did any of this even happen? Compassion, faithfulness, trust, the confidence to be able to be caught by the eye of a passerby, holding on to a man in tears with a large gash down his face. I'll write about it for a long time because I think that whatever universe you believe in and I believe in planted that for a moment. Because as long as I was in my radio days, my world was what I imagined. I never got to see listeners unless it was a paid, personal appearance. And even then, candy-coated plastic bathroom mirror smiles. But I didn't go out there into the community like I'm in the community now. It's taken years to be able to have a moment where I got to hold that man. We'll learn from it. And I hope that maybe I can help convince you that the people that you walk by and judge, or you come up with a comment because they may not look like you or have your lifestyle, Maybe it's time to begin a journey of listening. And through listening, you become a stronger self. And the inner core of your being becomes the voice, and not the outside self that constantly feels it needs to be recognized. Ask the questions, question the answers. I happen to call it defragging. Give it your own name, as long as you're doing it. I'm Arroe.